off on another one of my winter adventures here. This is a doozy. I left home and it was about 60 degrees. It's early March. And get up here and it's, I don't know if you can see the weather or not, but it's fairly ominous and it's raining on me as we speak. And I'm anticipating when I get where I'm going to be going, it's going to be snowing. I just got off the main highway, stopped at this little day use area, take a quick break, and I'm gonna be headed up the road here a little ways, probably in I think it's about another half hour or so, depending on the road conditions up there, and get to the start of the trailhead. I'm gonna be doing some hiking and a little fishing. So anyway, fun. Well, here's the start of the trail. This is the trailhead. That's the part covered in snow, and I don't see any footprints, so it looks like nobody's been up here lately, at least. So anyway, I'm going back up in there. Yeah, anyway, going back up in there. The rain on the way up was coming down pretty good, and it's died off. It's like really light drizzle, so yeah, it's not too bad. It's manageable. I was actually expecting snow. I'm really surprised that it's raining, but anyway, so that's where I'm gonna go. I'll take you along with me if I can. That's the way I'm headed. Round up in here, the base of that cliff, back up in here. So anyway, snow gets kind of deep in places here. This little section right here, it's pretty firm, but not too bad. Looks like the rain's starting to pick back up on me though, so I'm gonna have to stop and put on my rain gear here before I get wet at all. This is about the last thing I want. But yeah, it's beautiful out here today. Well, I'm up in here, and there's still a lot of snow on the ground. The rain's pouring. Yeah, it's that's fun out here. It's not what I expected. Expected a little bit of snow, but not all this rain. So anyway, got the old pack on. I should have probably geared up a little more, but it's not that cold, so it's all good. But anyway, I'll walk up a little bit farther here. Not exactly sure how much camera or footage I'm going to be able to get. This camera is just getting soaked, so keeps fogging up on me and everything. It's just really wet out here. So anyway, I'll try to get as much as I can for you guys and see if there's anything usable out of this. But yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'll probably just get down there by the creek and set up something, get out of this rain. It's just getting ridiculous. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, back up in here at the creek, and it's much higher than I anticipated. Getting a lot of runoff right now. Temperature's been up a little ways, 40s, 50s. So anyway, it looks pretty clear. It's not too silty or anything, so it's definitely fishable. But it's just amazing out here with this moisture and this fog. It's really beautiful. So you see the fog banks back up in there, kind of hiding the mountains. It's really beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit more walking and see about fishing this thing here. Kind of hoping this rain holds off, but snow too. I wouldn't mind a light snow, but that rain, man, don't want that. So anyway. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad I brought my rain gear. Did not expect this. Like I said, I left home, it was almost 60 degrees and fairly nice for March, but man, it's just pouring rain. It's like a freezing rain too, so yeah. I'm just really glad I came prepared, because this would have been absolutely miserable. But I think I found a place I'm going to set up here. I'll try to show it to you. It's just, let's see, I don't know. There's a little place with no snow under this tree. There's no dead stuff up there. I got these two kind of close in, so it's a good place. Fairly sheltered a little bit from the rain. I'm not getting hammered like I am when I get out in the open. So anyway, I'm going to rig up my tarp, and that's all I brought. I didn't bring a tent or anything, so I'm going to rig up my tarp somehow right here and get set up, get out of this rain. Well, here's camp, I guess. That's going to have to do. Just set up the tarp in a real quick lean-to here, tied out to a tree. Yeah, that'll serve me. I'm doing this solo, so I don't need too much room, just enough to get out of this rain. It's just like driving though. I'm messing around in there, so I got the ground sheet wet. I'm gonna have to shake that off, but my pack was getting soaked even with the cover on it. And, anyway, it's just very interesting out here today. I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of this. It's a nice little last salute to winter here. Well, I got the tarp set up here, and just getting out of this rain. It's still just pouring down on me, and I got my rain gear here, and it's actually, I don't know if you can see or not, but it's starting to get saturated. It's still beating up good, but it's a really good quality rain gear for this reason. But no matter how good it is, it's going to get saturated after a while. So anyway, like I said, I just had to get out of this rain. There's no other choice. So surprised the camera's still working here. It's wetted as it is out here, and cold. So anyway, we'll see if we can check back in a little bit. Well, I'll tell you what, about now, I'm wishing I would have brought the stupid tent, because I was not expecting rain like this. I expected a little bit of snow maybe, but not this. That's just crazy. But this tarp's working out good. It's keeping it off me, so that's great. But tent would be nice also. But I didn't come up here to hide in the tent either, I guess. So yeah. It's not too bad though, actually. Just kind of chilling in here, and got an awesome view. Fog's out in. I'll try to get some pictures. I just got to keep this camera out of the rain. I mean, it's just pouring. So I'm sorry. I really want to get some good footage of this trip up here, and I'm just rained out totally, and it's not worth ruining the camera over. So yeah. So anyway. Not too bad. I'm not cold at all. Just that, you know, when you get wet, when it's down in the low 30s kind of deal. But I got my, I just got my micro fleece vest on. Got my base layer under it, and got my just really light micro fleece jacket on, and then just my shell. This I think it's Columbia. I've had it for, I don't know what it is, but anyway, I've had it for a while. And it's awesome. This thing keeps out the wind and rain really good, and keeps the heat in, so I'm perfectly warm. But I just don't want to get too wet. That's when I start having problems. So luckily I brought the alcohol stove along this time instead. I almost brought that wood one, and I would have just been in trouble. Yeah, everything is soaked. So yeah, I'll fire up the alcohol stove here in a minute and get something warm in, get something to eat. So, well, this is the view out of the tarp, little tarp tent, and can't see very far, as you can see. There's this cloud banks, fog and rain and a little bit of snow, a little bit of everything. So it's been a nice little hike, and it's been a good day. Can't complain too much. Oh, it's gorgeous out here. So a little bit of snow on the ground still up here. A little bit more coming, obviously. But really wanted to get some fishing done today, but I might wait this out. I still got a couple hours of daylight, so might wait this out and see if I brought the fishing rod along. Usually getting some decent stream fishing about now, and that's one of the reasons I came up here and chose this place. Was there's a good creek that flows through here, and it's pretty much untouched all through the winter, so really wanted to hit that. But I don't know, I'll get some food, and if I get too stir crazy in here, I'll just go out anyway. So yeah. Okay, have I ever mentioned that rain follows me? Well, that's where I'm at. My camera hasn't been working from this rain, and it's just completely drenched. Everything is with the wind. So anyway, I think this is it. I'm gonna keep this thing under wraps so it doesn't get ruined.